Okay, good afternoon everyone. This is Dr. Sunay Sheikh. I am working as an assistant professor in SSR College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Silvassa. So, in the previous video, हमने ये देखा था कि what is the meaning of a research. So, let's try to see the overall the definition of a research. ठीक है, जैसे कि मैंने आपको ये बताया था कि मैं हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश दोनों का ही मैं इसमें लैंग्वेज का इस्तेमाल करूँगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कुछ इंग्लिश ऑडियंसेस भी हैं जिनको अगर मान लो मैं इंग्लिश में नहीं कहता तो उनको शायद समझ में नहीं आती है ड्यू टू लैंग्वेज बैरियर्स. तो इस वजह से दे स्किप आउट दोज वीडियो. सो आई थिंक सो दैट इज एवरीबडी मस्ट बी गिवन अ चांस. सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग विद द वीडियो मैं हमेशा की तरह से आपको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि इफ़ यू हैव नॉट सब्सक्राइब्ड येट टू माई चैनल तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दें एंड please press the like button and don't forget to press the bell button, and the bell button also please press the all button, ताकि मेरे जितने भी latest videos हैं वो सीधा आप तक पहुंच सके. बेसिकली मैं यहाँ पे ये कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि रिसर्च को जो है बहुत ही सिंपल टर्म्स में हम उसको एक्सप्लेन कर सकें. एंड ये एक बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक इस वजह से भी है क्योंकि मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस for the UGC as well as for the UGC NET as well as many other competitive examinations के questions जो है वो भी इसी subject से आते हैं. And तो इस वजह से I thought that is let's give a brief explanation about the topic of research. So basically research एक बहुत ही interesting topic है. तो पिछले वीडियो में मैंने आपको ये समझाया था कि what is exactly the meaning of a research. So today let's focus what does the definition of a research states. So now there are a couple number of definitions. Which is being given by many of the researchers. But one of them which we are going to consider over in this video is the definition which is being given by the American sociologist Earl Robert Babbie. So what exactly is a research? Research is nothing but it's a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict and control the observed phenomenon, and research involves inductive and a deductive method. तो जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था research is nothing but it's a systematic inquiry. You have all the kind of datas, you have all the kind of information, you have the full information within yourself, but now the thing is that is if you are not arranging or if you are not putting it in a systematic way, अगर आप उसको systematic way में अगर put up नहीं करते हो तो everything is going to run in a vain. यानी कि यहाँ पे हर चीज जो है वो आपका useless हो जाएगा. So basically research से हम क्या करते हैं? Research से हम basically we are trying to make everything in a very systematic way. Whatever the inquiry is being conducted, whatever the inquiry is being done, it is being done in a systematic way. Now why exactly it is being done? The main reason is to describe, okay, and to explain, as well as it predicts many kind of variables which are associated with the particular problems. See, जब तक कोई problem नहीं होगा तब तक कोई भी research होना मुश्किल है. So and problems के साथ साथ में there are various kind of variables which are being associated with. अब ये जो variables हैं, in variables कभी ना कभी sometimes it happens that is your the variables you can directly get on to those variables. You're directly being able to see that is which are the variable associated with, and sometimes you need to even predict those variables. So research basically helps you out in predicting the variables which are being associated with the particular problems. Again it also helps in controlling the observed phenomenon. So whatever things are taking place, जो भी चीजें हो रही है हमारे आसपास में, जो भी चीजें हो रही है उनका कंट्रोल करना भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. So whatever the observed information or whatever the observed phenomenon you can see, research also tries to see that is there is been control which is being done on the particular problem. Secondly, we have that is a research. It also involves inductive and a deductive method. Okay. Now there are two terms which are being used up. One is we have inductive and a deductive method. So when I say inductive is nothing but inductive means you're completely there is some new knowledge which is there, which you are trying to find out the relationship between any kind of a new knowledge, or you are trying to develop a new theory. That's what is all about the inductive. So अगर हम इसको inductive कहें, इसको हम ये भी कह सकते हैं introduction of new theory or introduction of new concepts. On the other hand, if I say deductive method is nothing but whatever the theory it was existing, you are trying to relate those theory with the problems. So existing theory already है हमारे पास, अब उसमें कुछ अगर नया चीजें अगर आ रही हैं तो उनको हम फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इन्वॉल्व्स बोथ इंडक्टिव एज वेल एज द डिडक्टिव. ओके, तो जिस तरीके से मैंने आपको बताया इंडक्टिव एंड डिडक्टिव मेथड, दिस इज वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन विच is being asked in the UGC net, whether it's for commerce, whether it is for arts, it doesn't matter. So these are two things which are being asked. One is inductive and a deductive method, as well as in many other competitive examinations also, as well as अगर आप PhD entrance test के लिए अगर जाते हो, if you are appearing for some PhD entrance test, or let's say if you are appearing for MPhil entrance test, then these are some very important things which are being generally is being asked in your examinations. Next, we get on to the reason for research objectives. Now, before formulating any kind of a research problems, objectives must be laid down. या objectives को बनाना बहुत जरूरी है. See, हम कोई भी काम करते हैं, whatever work we do, irrespective of anything, if we don't have any objective, we can't do anything. So one of the thing that is research must have an objective, because research basically it makes your goals very much clear. What exactly you want to do it, this is being depicted with the help of the research objectives. See, बहुत बार हमने ऐसा देखा, many times we have seen that is people they have a good amount of a research, they have a good amount of a topic selection, but the problem is that is the objectives are not clear. They don't know exactly what they want to do it, and from there we see that is the root cause of the problem which is coming over here. That is, they fail to explain what exactly are their objectives. So there are reasons why. Now the reason is, now we are going to try to find out why research objective, why must there be a research objective. Research objective क्यों होना चाहिए, क्या reason है. So there are certain things. तो पहला पॉइंट हम देखेंगे, that is define the focus of your study. So what does it means? So whenever research objectives are being laid down, यहाँ पे सबसे important चीज हो जाती है, that is the focus of your study. The moment you make a research objective, you are confined to that kind of a problem. See, if I take an example of a doctor, एक डॉक्टर है, वो भी एक तरीके का रिसर्च करता है. ऑन whom? ऑन द पेशेंट. दे आर ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ डूइंग some kind of a research on the patients. So if he knows that is this is the particular problem which a particular person is facing up, his problem will be confined to only that particular area. He is not going to focus on all the other kind of diseases. The moment you make the research objectives, this makes your study much more focused. So this gives our first point, that is the defining the focus of your study. Second we have, that is it clearly identifies variables to be measured. You have a problem with you, you get to know that is these are the variables which are being associated. अब ये variables whether it can be measured or not. If it is not measured, then what kind of a new theory you can make so that you can measure those variables. So research objectives, it helps you out in focusing on those things as well as in identifying the variables which are to be measured. Third we have, that is indicating the various steps to be involved. Now there are different kind of researches. Every research to be done, they have their own strategies. सभी के अलग अलग strategies होते हैं. अब जब हम strategies की बात करते हैं, इसका मतलब ये होता है there are number of steps which are being involved. See, if I am making a research, if I am doing let's say if I am doing any kind of a research on any kind of a topic, My steps are going to be different as compared to your steps. My strategies are going to be different as compared to your strategy. Why? The reason is because your problem is different, my problem is different. So, the moment the research objective is being highlighted up, the various steps, जो भी steps हैं उसके साथ साथ में involved है, वो clear हो जाते हैं, वो clear हो जाते हैं. So, one of the reason why research objectives must be laid, because it helps in indicating that is which are the steps that are to be taken up, or which are the steps that is being involved in the process of the research. Third, we have establishing the limits of the study. Now, this is what? Limits of the study. See, many times what I have seen, that is especially the young researchers. Okay, of course I am also a young researcher. But the thing is that is, many times I have seen that is people, they tend to broaden their study at a very higher level. They don't limit their study. They don't limit their study. When I say limit their study का मतलब क्या होता है कि they are not very specific. They are not very specific. Now, what do you mean by study to be specific? So, you must be concentrating on only one particular thing. You can't, in a research, you can't do, I mean to say, you can't focus on everything. Your study must be much more focused. So, if I say, I want to study any kind of let's say that is, if I want to study any kind of a problem which is related to Mumbai, or it's related to, let's say, Canada, or it's related, I'm not saying Canada, if I'm to say about the Toronto, or let's say if I'm focusing on some study which is related to New Delhi. Okay, so that is my limit. That is my limit. Now, why limit setting is very necessary? The reason is, the moment I set the limit, it makes my task much more easier, and it makes my task much more accurate. So, this is one of the things. Now, what does happen, that is, बहुत सारे researcher, especially जो नए PhDs जो आते हैं, I mean to say, जो नए PhD scholars हैं, as well as जो masters level में जो पढ़ते हैं, what they are doing, they are basically, they don't limit their study, and that is what the whole problems is being created up over there. Now, what happens if you are not limiting the study? Okay, it means that is, if you are not limiting your study, that means you need to justify everything. Without your justification, whatever research objective or whatever the research activities with which you are carrying out your, I mean to say, your objectives, that's not going to be clear. So, fourth point which you have, that is why there must be a research objective, is that is, it helps in establishing the limits of the study. Then we have avoid collection of any data that is not strictly necessary. So, one of the reason for research objective is what, that is, इसमें ये होता है कि जो भी हम डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं, ओके, whichever data which is not necessary, okay, we can avoid those kind of a data. We can avoid those kind of a data. Supposingly, if our objectives are not clear, or if we are not, let's say, if you are not laying down your objectives, you may not know that is which are the information, which are the data which is necessary, and which are the data which you need to cut down it. So, this is the reason why we have, that is, collection of data which is not necessary. Okay, with the help of the research objectives, you are defining everything. So, these were few of the reasons why research objectives is a very important thing. Next we have, that is the objective of the research. Now, what are the objectives of the research? See, the moment जब भी हम कोई research करते हैं, there are certain criterias. There are certain criterias which must be fulfilled by any researcher, so that the conditions of the research are being maintained. Now, what are the objectives? So, very first is measurable. See, whatever you are doing, XYZ, okay, it doesn't bother us until and unless जो भी आप डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहे हो, या जो भी आप हाइपोथेसिस फॉर्म कर रहे हो. इन द कमिंग वीडियोज वी आर गोइंग टू सी व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज एन हाइपोथेसिस. ओके, सो व्हाट एवर यू आर डूइंग, it must be measurable. It must be measurable. And it must satisfy your goals or your aims. See, मैंने कोई data collect किया, I have collected many kind of a data, but my goal is not getting satisfied, my aim is not getting satisfied. So that means whatever research you are doing, those researches are for no kind of use. It's not a use. It is a useless thing. It's like, let's say that is if if you're asking any kind of a irrelevant question to any kind of a person. So supposingly, let's say that is if I'm asking a person his name. So what is your name? He's saying that is my name is Amit. Okay, he should actually say that is what exactly his name is. But supposingly when I am asking his name, he is basically giving his home address. He says that is I am staying in such and such area of Mumbai region or such and such area of Vapi region or Silvassa region or XYZ. So what is happening over here? You are diverting your goals. मतलब कि मुझे उससे कुछ और पूछना था. I wanted some other kind of information, but he is giving me some other kind of information. So if you have no objectives, okay, then it is useless. So the thing is that it must be measurable. Whatever data you are collecting, जो भी आप data collect करते हो, the very first criteria is it must be measurable. Now measurable in terms of what? In terms of aiming your goals or fulfilling your goals. Second point we have, that is a specific. Now what exactly is specific? See, the very important thing, as I mentioned you earlier, कि research का एक सबसे बड़ा objective ये है कि it must be specific. See, be precise. Be precise. Many times I have seen that is बहुत सारे जो students है, what they do, they are keeping their topic very much general. Now what is the problem with the general? General में problem ये हो जाता है कि वो जो भी करते हैं, they need to satisfy each and every condition. Now for an human being, I'm not a god or I'm not a, let's say, person, okay, who can give the answer for every questions. So the thing is that is it must be specific. So be precise. Be precise. So if I am saying, let's say that is मैंने अगर एक topic लिया, let's say that is if I have studied a topic, let's say if I am saying that is a training and development, I want to study a training and development of particular, let's say chemical industry or any kind of industries. So this is a general thing, training and development of, let's say, chemical industries. So I am not getting specific. If I want to be specific, what I am going to say, impact of training and development on the organizational performances. So this is specific. So I know what exactly my problem is. I know this is a training and development. I want to study what is the impact of the training and development on the organization performances. So that's what a specific. But agar supposingly if I am saying that is only training and development, this is not going to give me any answer. So in case of only training and development, I need to focus on everything, which is not possible for me. So the second point is be specific, or you can say be precise about what you are going to do. Third we have, that is a measurable. Okay, I already explained you about the measurable. Okay, let's focus on the fourth point, that is achievable. See, achievable, this is also one of the very important things. Now, whatever research you do, okay, whatever objectives you are giving, जो भी आप objectives laid down करते हैं, you must see to it that is ये achievable है कि नहीं, whether practically it's possible or not. It's like, let's say that is आप हमने बहुत बार फिल्म में सुना है, okay, क्या होता है कि हीरो होती है, हीरोइन होती है, लेकिन what does the actor say? हीरो ये कहता है मैं आपके लिए आसमान से तारे तोड़ के ला दूंगा. Practically it is not possible. Okay, you can't let's say break the stars and give it to your girlfriend or somebody else. So the thing is so research is not kind of such type of things. So the objective of the research, one of the objective of research, that is it must be achievable. Don't attempt too much. Don't attempt too much. You can't do everything. You can't do everything. You are a human being and your capacity is also limited. Although you can do everything, but your capacity is limited. That means what? That is, you can do one particular work at a one particular time. If I say I want to become a doctor also, I want to become an engineer also, I want to become a lawyer also, I want to become a chartered accountant also, it's not possible for me. Okay, so that's the reason it said, that is, don't attempt too much. And whatever objective is being given, जो भी आप objectives करते हो, even in your master's level thesis also, in your PhD level thesis also, whatever objectives you are giving or you are laying down, it must be achievable. Practically जो है इसको आप achieve कर सकते हो, इतना ही objective रखें. Next we have, that is a realistic. Okay, see, realistic means what? That is, it must be in a real terms. See, whenever you are going to find out a solution to any particular problems, it's going to involve time, it's going to involve the money, it's going to involve the skills. Okay, keeping these three things only, ये तीन चीजों को कंसिडरेशन में लेके ही आपको अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स तय करने होते हैं. इसका मतलब ये है कि ऑब्जेक्टिव्स जो भी हम करते हैं, इट मस्ट बी रियलिस्टिक. सो लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. Okay, if I am a guy or if I am a person who have the capacity to score max to max 60%, I will not say 60%, only 40% marks. If I am a guy or if I am a person who have the objective, I mean to say who have the capacity to score only 40%, I can aim for 50%. Max to max I can aim for 60%. But I can't expect that is I am going to get 90% directly in my next examination. Obviously it's possible, but it takes time. It takes time. The thing is, that is the point of explanation over here is कि जब भी objectives research के बनाए जाते हैं, it must be realistic. Do whatever is possible within your preview. Don't do anything which you can't do it at that particular point of a time. Obviously it may take time, but time is again, it's a gradual process. It doesn't happen all at once. So that's what we have, that's called as a realistic. Many times I have seen research, researcher, what they do, they unnecessarily they try to stress out their objectives, which are not realistic, or which they can't achieve it. So these are all kind of a vague research objectives, which any researcher must avoid to the maximum. Next we have, that is a time constraint. See, this is very important thing. This is very important object of the research. Okay, whenever we do any kind of research, I have heard many of the people, they say that is quality research nahi honi chahiye, quality research chahiye, quality research, and they are wasting lots and lot of time. So what is happening over here? That is, neither they are doing this thing, nor they are doing any other thing. Secondly, they are conducting the research, but they are not sticking to the time limit. They are not sticking to the time limit. So it must be time constrained. मतलब time limit होनी चाहिए. हम ऐसे topic ले लेते हैं, okay, जो कि beyond our time है. So supposingly if I am let's say I want to work on a project, I am taking such kind of a topic, I am selecting such kind of a topic, okay, which is not possible for me to complete it within 6 months, and not even 1 or 2 years also. So unnecessary, what is going to happen? I am going to waste lot and lot of amount of my money, time and my resources. So the thing is that is, before formulating any kind of a research problem and your research objectives, you must see to it, that is, what is the time limit which you are having up. Whether within this particular time limit or this time schedule, will you be able to complete your work or not? Accordingly, please select this topic. And this is one of the objective of the research. ये जो है research का एक बहुत बड़ा एक objective है, that is, whenever you are, let's say, whenever you are fixing your research objectives, you must also mention, or you must also see to it, that is, within what time limit you are going to complete your research activities. So I hope so, friends, आप लोग को ये मेरा वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगर आपको मेरा ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो काइंडली मेरे चैनल के नीचे दिए हुए सब्सक्राइब बटन पे प्लीज क्लिक कर दीजिए एंड लाइक बटन को दबाना ना भूलिए एंड बेल बटन को भी प्लीज से प्लीज दबा दीजिए. बेल बटन के ऊपर एक ऑल बटन है, उस ऑल बटन पे आप क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि मेरा हर एक नया वीडियो का अपडेट्स आप तक सीधे पहुंच सके एंड आपको और कहीं भी जाने की जरूरत ना हो. तो थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स, मिलते हैं दूसरे वीडियोस में, तब तक के लिए थैंक यू.